So we have an example under quadratic graph, and the question says copy and complete the following table for the relation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 4 is equal to 0, and this is the table we are given. And there are other questions, and the question A says using any convenience scale, plot the graph of the relation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 4 is equal to, which is the same equation. And the B part says using your graph, find the root of the equation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 4 is equal to 0, which is the same equation. And the second part is the root of the equation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 2, which is equal to what? 0. You can see this second question is not the same as the main question we are asked to draw the graph. Okay, so let's look at how to solve this type of problem whenever you come across it. Solution. So our table will look like this. So we're having, this is x, and from the equation we have x squared, we have minus x. Okay, we have minus x, we have minus 4, we have minus 4. Okay, and then we have y. Okay, so this is for y, and the values we are given is from minus 3 to plus 3. So we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and when x is minus 3, what is our x squared? Our x squared will be what? Minus 3 raised to the power of what? 2. That will give us what? 9. And when x is minus 2, what is our x squared? Our x squared will be what? Minus 2 raised to the power of 2. That will give us what? 4. And when x is minus 1, what is the value of our x squared? That is what? Minus 1 raised to the power of 2. That is what? That is 1. And when x is 0, our x squared will be what? When x is 1, what is our x squared? Our x squared will be what? 1 raised to the power of 2. That is what? 1. And when x is 2, our x squared will be what? 2 raised to the power of 2. That is what? 4. And when x is 3, what is our x squared? Our x squared will be what? 3 raised to the power of 2. That is what? 9. Okay? So we are done with x squared. So let's go to minus x. So when x is minus 3, what is our minus x? Our minus x is minus 3 times this minus, okay? And that will give us what? That will give us 3. So when x is minus 2, what is our minus x? Our minus x will be minus 2 times minus, that will give us what? That will give us 2. So when x is minus 1, our minus x is what? Is 1. And when x is 0, our minus x is what? Is 0. And when x is 1, our minus x will be what? Minus 1. And when x is 2, minus x will be what? Minus 2. And when x is 3, minus x will be what? Will be minus 3. Okay? So let's go to minus 4, which is a constant. So we're going to have minus 4 all through. So we're going to have minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. So how do we find the value of our y? By adding everything from x squared to minus 4, which is the equation that we have, x squared minus s minus 4. Okay? So here we have, so we have already solved x squared minus s minus 4 for each of the values of x. And we have this. So what we have to do is to add the values of s squared minus s and minus 4. Okay? So let's do that together. So we have 9 plus 3, that will give us what? That will give us 12. 12 minus 4 will give us 8. So here we have 4 plus 2 will give us what? 6. 6 minus 4 will give us 2. Here we have 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 4 will give us what? Minus 2. Here we have 0 plus 0 is 0. Minus 4 will give us minus 4. So here we have 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Then minus is minus 4. Here we have 4 plus minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 4 will give us minus 2. So here we have 9 plus minus 3 will give us 6. 6 plus minus 4 will give us 2. So this is the table we're asked to copy and complete, okay? So the next thing we have to do is to use any convenience scale to plot the graph of this equation. So let's do that together. So in your graph book, I'm using both. So please, so make sure you draw this in your graph book. So we're going to have, this is your y-axis, and this is your x-axis, okay? So on the x-axis, we have minus 3 to plus 3. So using any convenience scale. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is minus, okay, I can extend it. This is 4, this is 5, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. So here we have, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is minus 1, this is minus 2, this is minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. So let's plot the values of x and y. So when x is minus 3, when x is minus 3, what is our y? Our y is what? Is 8. So we have when x is minus 3, okay, our y is what? Is 8. So we have this. And when x is minus 2, our y is 2. So we have when x is minus 2, our y is what? Is 2. So we have this. And when x is minus 1, our y is minus 2. When x is minus 1, our y is minus 2. So we have minus 1 minus 2 here. When x is 0, our y is minus 4. When x is 0, our y is what? Minus 4. So we mark it. And when x is 1, our y is minus 4. When x is 1, our y is what? Minus 4. Okay, so we'll mark this. So when x is 2, our y is minus 2. When x is 2, our y is minus 2. We'll mark here. This is where they will meet. Okay, and when x is 3, our y is 2. When x is 3, our y is what? Is 2. Okay, so this is where they will meet. We join all the plotted points together using a French curve. So we're going to have this. So if you do this in your graph book, it will be a very neat curve, okay? Mind you, I'm using a freehand sketch. So we're going to have something like this. So yours should be a very neat curve. So this is the curve for this quadratic equation, which is x squared minus x minus 4 is equal to what? 0. Okay? So now, let's go to the second part of the question. The question says, using your graph, find the root of the equation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 4. Okay? So this is the curve for this quadratic equation. So the root of this quadratic equation will be the point where the curve intersect with the x-axis. The points are this point and this point. So we have it that. So let's also have one, the root of the equation, the roots of the equation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 4 is equal to 0 are, so let me call it point A and what? And point B. Okay, so please, I want you to share with me on the comment section what your answers are, because this is a freehand sketch, so I don't know what it will be. So my major concern is how to solve the second part of the question that says we should find the root of the equation y is equal to x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So if we replace y by minus 2, it will give us this equation will result to this equation. So let's look at it. So if our y is minus 2, we're going to have minus 2 is equals to x squared minus x minus 4, okay? So minus 2 crossing over will give us 0 is equals to x squared minus x minus 4 plus 2. So we're going to have 0 is equals to x squared minus x minus 4 plus 2 give us what? Minus 2. So you can see we're now having the same equation as the second equation we are given, okay? So that means that we are going to draw a horizontal line where y is what? Where y is minus 2, okay? So where y is minus 2, this is where y is minus 2. We use our ruler and draw a horizontal line on it, okay? Draw a horizontal line on it. So where the line intersects with the curve, we trace it to the x-axis. That will be the root of this equation, okay? So let's trace it. So we're going to have something like this. So we trace it up to the what? To the x-axis. Trace from here to the what? To the x-axis. So please, let's call this point P and point Q. So on your graph book, I want you to trace this and tell me what your solutions are on the comment section, okay? So the root of the equation y is equals to x squared minus s minus 4 is equals to 0 will be what? Will be P and what? And Q. So I want you to do that and share your answer with me on the comment section while I cross-check and reply to your comment. Thank you very much. Make sure you share this video.